Let me know in the comments, and we'll fire them up here if we agree with them.
Eric Johnson, good
Who
to see
gets
you.
your game ball? Give me or game balls for this game. 1 or 2 game balls. Give them out. Game balls, game balls. Oh, Packers won. Great.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Game balls. Let us know in the comments here. Man, my game ball, Craig. I'll give you mine. You can then give me yours.
You gonna go offense, defense, special teams?
Oh yeah, let's do it all.
Yeah.
Game ball for me
I get it.
would be, let's do offense. Jared Goff. Easy. I mean, I hate to just go chalk here, but the thing about him
different than that.
Well, so Jared Goff. How about your game ball offense?
Offense is Jahmyr Gibbs. I would have given it to Jared Goff if you didn't. I'm going to give it to Jahmyr Gibbs. David Montgomery gets hurt early, and the offense got better because Jahmyr had it. Here you go. You can look at it right here. I'll let you see it. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries for 116 yards. That's a ridiculous yards per carry. 2 touchdowns with a big play, which completely kickstarted our team. And then 4 catches for 44 yards on 4 targets. So he was reliable in the passing game and the running game.
Yep.
That's how you know we're live.
Game ball to Gibbs. He started it all. You're so right. We talked about this to start our show. Was like, man, we just need to get something going, and he did start it all. How about defensively? Who did you like?
It's Branch. It's Branch because he got a turnover. He was guarding every single player that they have out there, and he guarded them well. Really, really weird second game ball. If I could give him a mini game ball, can I give him like a little ball like this one? Something like this. We'll give him one of these to Pascal, believe it or not.
Ooh, Joshy.
Yeah, I want to give one to Pascal. He came out of the game twice, clearly was fighting something with his left arm. Got a sack, created pressure many times, a lot of hustle plays, chasing Darnold after he would step up in the pocket. I just thought he played a really good, well-rounded game. He was never going to be Hutchinson, but he didn't get the consistent pressure like he did, but he played the role pretty well, and I was impressed with him for sure.
All right, I'll give you a mini game ball then.
Mini game ball
to Malcolm Rodriguez. So,
oh yeah,
remember he comes in, he's awesome, but then he doesn't really play much last year because we got more talent in there, and now he's been put back out there a lot more. And man, he had a couple big plays. He's there. He's sticky in coverage. He's tackle. He's physical. So again, it's a mini game ball, but I love seeing him out there. And then special teams wise, we talked about already a little bit, but Bates, like what are you doing? Yeah. What's this guy doing out there?
I mean, Fox only has to punt twice a game. So but by the way, when we couldn't get it and we had to punt to them with like 3 minutes left, like a 65-yard punt by him was huge.
Dorsey,
by the way, Krusty Muffin 18 hates Pascal. He's the slowest player on the field.
Yes.
Pascal's operating 0.7 seconds behind the entire field. Hold on, he's not done. He is so slow off the line. He just kept it going. Like, hey, well, it's okay.
Man,
I'm not saying he's great. That's why we need to go find a replacement.
Anzalone has just consistently surprised me since the second he's been here. I thought he was going to be a 1 year, just fill in the gaps, but he is a starting linebacker that plays very well.
Yep. He's a solid starting linebacker. I don't know how else to say it. He's a solid starting linebacker.
Wow. Comment of the year here. Let's just sit on this for a second. If anybody knows what Temu is, it's
I usually say Spartan brand, but
it's just a knockoff. Just it looks good on paper on the website. It arrives and it's just like so. Nowaski,
it's a Chinese company, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just their whole thing is just visuals on the website because you're like, oh, I'll take that. It's only $4, and then it gets here and it's like, oh, I see what happened there. That was just a really good pick. Oh, I think autocorrect, but Tim Patrick, your thoughts, Craig?
Love. Maybe he's saying he is him. No, it is Tim Patrick. First off, he did not fumble, which is great. That first carry that he had up the middle. But he had a couple of big plays down the field. Where you don't see Tim Patrick is some of the blocks, right? He had a block that I think helped spring Gibbs. He had a block that helped keep Goff upright. Like there's a lot of different things that he does. Love me some Timmy Patrick. He is
Love
the
him.
guy who makes this offense go. And by the way, Khalif Raymond was more involved in the offense than he has been all year.
Mm-hmm.
All year. That was very interesting to me. Like what's almost to a point where I'm just like, what's going on with JMO?
Yeah,
Like, why are they drawing all this up for Khalif? Why aren't they drawing some of this up for JMO?
sure.
That's interesting.
But you said it earlier was, man, when the rubber meets the road, and it felt intense out there. I mean, it really
Yeah, it did.
felt different. It's like, man, St. Brown, what a complete stud to have St. Brown. And
He's the guy.
oh my gosh, he is so good. So kind of, I guess now my next question would be, as you go forward, are you like, all right, give me another week or two with our current defensive lineman? Because remember, it's not just Hutch. We lost Davenport. We lost what's his name? That Derek Barnes even.
We
So
lost Derek Barnes. We lost Davenport, and we lost why can't I think of his name? Kaminsky.
oh yeah, Kaminsky. So
Yep.
let us know in the comments. Is it time to seriously trade for somebody, or do you go again? Do you try to scheme something up a little bit more? Our blitzes didn't quite get home. Where are you at with it, Craig? Now that you got to see it on the field, what it is like without Hutchinson?
Yeah, I want to know where you're at. So no matter what I say, I want your answer still same as it would have been. I want to go trade for someone. And I don't need Max Crosby.
Right.
Everybody's all excited about it. I don't need to give up 2 firsts or a first and a second. I don't need to do that for Max Crosby so we can pay him a lot of money and then not be able to afford to re-sign some of like a Laporta or a Hutch or something like that. But I think it's time to go get like a Zadarius Smith. I think that would be awesome. And I think the reason I want to go do it right now is because you have the Titans game where it's like, all right, you can get away with that a little bit against the Titans, but then going to Green Bay, going to Houston, like if you let Jordan Love and CJ Stroud just sit back there, they're gonna torch us.
Yeah.
We need to have a pass rush for sure. Yeah.
I am going into this game. I was like, no, let's roll what we've got. Let's, we're going to be fine. I don't know what I was thinking. Like fully, I was just like, we don't need to hold on because there's not any, you can't just go replace him. You could with Max, but that's going to be extremely costly. So my thought was just roll what we have. I come away with it too. Like we got to do something. It's just very evident, especially with all the injuries. We got to do something. I would love to see it be a, like I'm not interested in Hassan Reddick at all. Somebody that's been sitting out or anything like that. It's just someone that's been actively playing that you can get for just spent. Let's do something. We need to for sure.
For a third round pick.
Yeah.
Right? Like get somebody for a third round pick. That's fine. I don't even care if you go get a guy for a first round pick that you can keep for a while, like a Trey Hendrickson, right? Like they've been talking that he might be a second and a sixth or something like that. Like that's fine. Like I'd be perfectly fine with that. That's an in between Crosby and Smith, right? Like he's a good player. He can stop the run and the pass. Like let's just,
This comment. Too bad we couldn't see Hutch get after CJ again.
Go blue.
Wow, go blue. Go blue. Those are the glory days, Craig. I'm afraid
those
are
are the glory days. They are. It's amazing how long gone they seem, isn't it? Pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable how quick that thing derailed.
Wow. Just